Hi everybody, this is Spring, the fiber enthusiast, coming to you with another crochet tutorial. This crochet tutorial is of some more picots and lace. No, picots and trellis. So the trellis is our squares and the picots are inside these little squares. And I really, really like this pattern because it would be so cute done in crochet thread or a lightweight cotton for a kitchen valance. The picots and the shape of it would just look stunning, absolutely stunning in a cotton and it hanging like this. It would look like flowers in the window. I just think it's absolutely the cutest pattern. So anyway, would you like to know how we do this? It's fun. Let's get started. All right. So we need to have multiples of 4 plus 2 to make this pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this all out. I know, crazy. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is chain 18 if you're going to follow along with me and make a small swatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. I'm using a worsted weight yarn along with a 5.5 millimeter hook as it says to use. Okay, so you're going to place a double crochet in the 10th chain from your hook. This is just a loop and only a loop on your hook. Think of it as it's just holding the end of your chain. So now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Double crochet into that 10th chain from your hook. So what that does is that gives us 3 chains at the bottom, 3 chains at the top, and 3 chains on the side. That is 9, and our double crochet goes into the 10th one. So we have a chain 3. This chain 3 on the side is our double crochet, and then our chain 3 space on the top. So now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 3. So 1, 2, 3, and double crochet into that 4th chain. Again, we're going to 1, 2, 3, and skip 3 and place a double crochet into the 4th, which is the last chain. Please forgive my fingernails. It's getting that time of year here on the farm. And no matter how much I scrub and scrub, they're going to be not the cleanest. Okay. So now all we have is 3 blocks. Okay, so the next step is we need to chain 5 and turn our work. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That chain 5 represents our first double crochet and our first chain 2. You will now place a single crochet into the center chain of the chain 3 of your first block. You may have to turn that chain 3 to face you so you can count 1, 2, 3. You're going to put it in that second chain, the center chain. So single crochet, whichever you feel more comfortable with, whether it be under both bars or just down through the center. Completely and entirely up to you how you single crochet there. I'm just, for demonstration purposes, going to go straight down through the center. If I wanted to do this in thread, I would pick up both of those bars, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you turn your work towards you, and you have these V's, which are your stitches, and on the back side is these bumps. So there's the first bump, there's the second bump, here's the third bump. So I'm going literally under the 2, those 2 little legs right there, and the bump is on the bottom side of my hook. Just like I was going through a regular stitch, and then single crochet. Now we're going to make a picot. A picot consists of 1, 2, 3. This is actually a standard picot or a small picot. Then we're going to reach down here, and on the side of your single crochet here, you're going to catch those 2 side bars and insert your hook through them. And if you hear snoring, it is my dog. I'm sorry. Okay, so we are under those 2 bars. You're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, and then slip it through that loop that was on your hook. And that is a picot. Now you're going to chain 1 and 2. And place a double crochet into the double crochet from the previous row. So that separation between the squares, that's your double crochet. Go ahead and place 1 double crochet into that stitch. Here we are. So we have a double crochet, a chain 2, a single crochet, a picot, a chain 2, and a double crochet. Okay, so now let's chain 1 and 2. And again, we're going to repeat the same thing. Going to turn your work on its side and place a single crochet into that second chain, the middle chain. Once you have your single crochet made, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to reach down, and in the side of that single crochet, insert our hook through both of those legs. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull that loop through the loop that was already on your hook. And chain 1, 2. Now place a double crochet into your next double crochet stitch. And chain 1, 2. Again, we're going to go down here, turn our stitches on their side, and skip the first one, and into that second one, we're going to place a single crochet. So there's 1 and 2. Chain 1, 2, 3, and reach down here to the side and pick up both those bars. Yarn over, pull a loop through, and then pull that loop through the loop that was on your hook, and chain 1, 2. Now you're going to place a double crochet at the end. So remember, this had a lot of stuff going on with it. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3, and place a double crochet in the 6th chain. That's what you should be looking at right now. Okay, we're going to do row 3, rows 2 and 3 are your repeat rows. So this row that we just did and the next row are your repeat rows. Okay, so let's chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Turn your work. That chain 6 is your first double crochet and your first chain 3. Now we need to place a double crochet into this double crochet on the other side of that picot. So skip the chain 2, skip the picot, skip the next chain 2, and place a double crochet in the next stitch. So you're lining up your double crochets, and your picots are also in a straight line up. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip all of that with the picot again, reach over to our next double crochet and place a double crochet. Chain 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to skip the chain 2, skip the picot, skip 2 chains after the picot, 1, 2. Into the 3rd chain, place a double crochet. Just like that. And there you have it. You have your setup row, the picot row, which is row 2, and then the setup row for the next set of picots, which is row 3. So you repeat rows 2 and 3 for however big you would like it. Again, like I said, I think this would make a very, very cute valance in a kitchen, especially like in the springtime. I'm thinking I have a new valance to make. At any rate, have you done this type of picot and trellis mixture? If you have, I would love to hear from you. What did you use it for? That would be very interesting to me to know all of the different ways that somebody might use this stitch pattern. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Be blessed and be a blessing. Bye for now.